Don't let everybody blame the way they are on their attachment styles, because sometimes people are just assholes. Yeah, I want to come on here and do a follow-up to my video of how to date an avoidant. As someone who has dealt with an avoidant attachment style for many years, and again, mine did not come from childhood, and I'm releasing a different video to explain how I became avoidant, just so you guys understand that no, everybody's attachment style does not come from their childhood. It doesn't. Now, it's most likely coming from their childhood. Trauma, a loss of trust, things that happen to them can absolutely change your attachment style from secure to insecure. But either way, I have dealt with having an avoidant attachment style since I was married in a very toxic relationship. But I wanted to create this follow-up video to how to date an avoidant because I saw a lot of comments on the video. The people they were dealing with, the avoidants that they have dealt with, disappeared for months on end. I'm going to tell you, as somebody who's dealt with having an avoidant attachment style for many years now, I didn't disappear. When I stated that I need space or avoidance need space, that is 100% true. It is. It is a defense mechanism. Okay, that giving this space, oh, you're getting a little too close, you're getting too damn close. So I'm going to need some space. I'm going to need you to back off. But someone who disappears for months on end, don't let everybody blame the way they are on their attachment styles, because sometimes people are just assholes. Okay, and we got to learn the difference. Just like in one of my other videos where I talk about, I didn't know my ex-husband was a narcissist. Back when I was married, I didn't even know what a narcissist was. I thought he was a jerk. I thought he was a terrible person sometimes. And I just didn't understand what it was. And you can't blame everything on somebody's attachment style. No, you, baby girl or baby guy, you have the option of laying down your standards and your boundaries. Somebody disappearing on you for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4, that is not acceptable. And to allow them to come back and then leave and come back and then leave, I don't care what kind of attachment style they got. It's not acceptable. Okay, your ass is not a revolving door. Do not allow someone to treat you like an option. A lot of times we want relationships so badly, right, that we don't see the forest beyond the trees. It's called limerence. Sometimes we put these people on these pedestals and we think that they're great and they're perfect for us. But it's like you don't even know that person. You don't know them the way you should know that person. You're putting all these hopes and dreams into this person, this make-believe person, thinking that because they like to play bingo on Fridays and you like to play bingo on Fridays, oh my gosh, we're meant to be. We got to stop putting these people, whomever you're interested in, don't put them on a pedestal. You literally have to put yourself up there. I see a lot of times people who have anxious attachment styles, they do not know how to communicate their boundaries. They do not know how to have standards. So therefore, they accept any old thing in the name of love. It's very important, if you have an anxious attachment style, you have got to learn how to get to secure. There is no shortcut. There is no way around this. If you absolutely want to have a healthy relationship with somebody, you have no choice but to learn how to pick up some securely attached traits. You have to learn how to self-regulate your emotions so that when somebody disappears, you recognize, one, that's not okay. Two, I'm going to move over to this way and I'm going to leave this person alone. And 3, I'm not going to allow myself to make believe this person more than what they are. I'm going to let this person go because I put myself first. When I coach my clients, and I have coached many anxiously attached people, I'm trying to learn how an avoidant thinks, and I try to share that on my channel. If it's first time to my channel, y'all welcome. I am Vee Mindful. I'm a certified relationship coach and a published author. I am releasing a new offer that I think would be highly beneficial for those, especially those who need constant reassurance. Let's say you have an anxious attachment style or an avoidant attachment style like I used to have, or you're out here dating or you're going through relationship struggles and you need a relationship coach in your back pocket. He didn't come home last night, been there. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't want to self-sabotage yet another relationship. Either way, there are many reasons why you feel like you might need a relationship coach through life's journeys, where we communicate with each other via voice notes or messages and text, and I am able to help you when you need that help the most. For this introductory offer, I'm offering it at 30% off, and I will be offering that just for the next month. hopefully see this video when I first release it, which is the end of July 2024. Click the link in the description below. Y'all, back to the video. Another comment that I saw, and I absolutely loved how this young lady worded it, and I want to thank you for your comment. We know at the root of it, there is a huge fear of rejection. There's a huge fear of being let down. There's a huge fear of allowing somebody in. We know that. We know that very much so. Please don't think for a second that we don't know that we are self-isolating ourselves, that we don't have that deep down love, vulnerable type love. We know that. We know something's missing. But the thing is, we don't focus on that. We focus on protecting ourselves. I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting myself from hurt. I'm protecting myself from ever feeling a certain way again. That piece has power. Living in fear, living with worry and self-doubt and all that, there's no power in that, right? Avoidance kind of feel powerful in a sense that I'm protecting myself. I am proactively protecting myself from hurt. You see how that doesn't sound like the victim? Avoidance come across as very confident, they even come across as secure. But at the root of them, you are right. It is fear. But please understand, avoidance do not see it that way. You just don't. I can sit here and promise you, we don't. Another question that I got, I want to be very clear, and I think I said this already. Can your attachment style change? Yes. If you were raised in a household that had abuse or had an inconsistent parent, and I've worked with many, many children like this, because I don't know if you ever heard of being a CASA. I was a CASA for several years. I worked with abused and neglected children. I never took on a child that was 2, 3, 4 years old. I honestly don't think I could have handled it. If I knew a child was being abused and or neglected, I probably would have taken and kidnapped a child. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of what happens to us as adults come from our childhood. I saw that firsthand. However, please understand, a toxic relationship, you're staying too long in a toxic relationship can absolutely change who you are. You can change for the better too. I ended up having to get help about 5 years ago. I still meet with my professional help every single week. Every week. Why? Because it's important to me to be able to have a healthy, happy relationship, which I have now. I have a healthy, happy, loving, balanced relationship. But trust and believe that did not come without me putting in the work. So if you are dating someone who's an avoidant, please understand they will change when they're ready. They're not going to change because you want them to. We only get one life. And to live it to where you're constantly protecting yourself every day is draining. And I can tell you that because I've lived it. So to stay in a committed and happy and healthy relationship, y'all, you got to put in the work. And that's the truth. I'll see y'all guys next week. Till next time, take care of yourselves.